I see you. Just give me a moment. Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole? I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though? It's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected. Folks like you. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than a ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild...
Every Githyanki has held a sword, yet the... You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Well chosen.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Bow. Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
My dagger.
Gods, deliver me. Please,
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh.
When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Blacketh's will be done.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I've never had cause. Let's see.
There.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture? I'd be delighted, though some magical.
What to do?
Swing and swing and...
Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
Is that everything? I think that's everything. Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Fair enough. Didn't mean to. If you want a healer, look to the...
Glad you made it inside. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs. Maybe, but we're not fighting. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, 10 days walk maybe? But what?
Glad you were here for those goblins. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. That's what Zevlo said. I want to help.
I'm ready. Moving.
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
My faith will protect me.
No sign of tentacles so far.
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
These tracks. Goblins? Strange. It looks healthy, but it...
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers. The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice two small... Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die.
I don't think he's caught.
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings.
Protect them.
You should search that corpse.
He's with the You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship, but instead of them, Edwin found him. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claw... I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with owlbear tracks. What? Are you...
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Your words are her command. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
I don't know any druids.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
True soul. Absolute. What did they mean?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. Looks like a shrine to Seluna over there.
We can talk later.
A wizard sealed this chest. Wasn't an amateur either.
This thing won't yield its contents easily. Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
If you desire conversation, please do find someone else.
Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt. The beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
How did you get so close to it? What if we're making it angry? I'm holding.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. What path lies before me? Can't even catch my breath. Got yourself in trouble?
Got to press on.
Come on. Can't stay idle. With haste.
true. Blood comes easy these days.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Mercy. Of course.
We survived! I can't believe we survived! Ma'am, what now? Stronghold, right. Ed said something about the goblins. Thank you, true soul.
Welcome, rest.
Owlbear excels. An enhanced one would fetch quite a price. You desire compensation.
Something the matter?
keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I told them to run, the idiots. You better turn north here, or...
Damn it. Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
That's a fancy way of saying I had something... Wish I'd had something better to do when I came across this contract. Bloody goblins ran through my crew.
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for... But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his... All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Yeah, and I'd do the same again. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. And maybe they'll give...